At Nemarian Capital, we bring you the latest stock news each day. Please like and subscribe so we can bring these articles to you each day. Thank you.
Today, December 19, 2022, Camber Energy stock rockets 90% ahead of reverse split. Camber doubled on news of a 1-for-50 reverse stock split. Camber Energy is conducting a 1-for-50 reverse split. The news doubled the value of Camber stock. Whether Camber has a business worthy of investment will be answered next year. Camber Energy stock bounced on news it will conduct a 1-for-50 reverse split. The effective date of the split is December 30th. The stock traded early on December 19th at 13.6 cents per share. The reverse split implies a January price of $6.80 per share and a market capitalization of about $100 million. The Friday before the announcement, Camber stock fell to a low of 6.17 cents. For most of last week, it traded around 8 cents. Who is Camber again? Camber stock has been heavily boosted online. It sells its ideas largely through a video blog from CEO James Doris. Its main unit is Viking Energy, an oil and gas driller of which it owns 62%. It bought into Viking in 2021. Camber recently issued a press release on behalf of Viking saying it has patented technology to improve the safety and reliability of the electric grid. Viking owns a majority stake in Simpson Maxwell, a maker of power generators, which, it says, are being used by cryptocurrency miners in Canada. Doris has promised in the past to capture carbon dioxide from natural gas wells for resale. I've criticized the company before for offering a lot of talk without a lot of action. The problem is it will cost much more money to operate that business than Camber has. Analysts say the problem is that the Viking stake is worth just $24.4 million, and Camber had long-term debt of $32.3 million at the end of June. Doris has tried to manage this by issuing preferred stock, which dilutes the stake of other shareholders. What happens next? The distance between an entrepreneur and a promoter, or a promoter and a con artist, aren't nearly as great as you think. All three need enormous confidence and the ability to convince people to buy into a proposition. We will learn more about which category Doris fits into next year. For now, the threat of delisting has been wished away. 5 investors betting big on Camber Energy stock. The Camber Energy stock reverse split will now fall on December 21st. Camber Energy expects to complete a 1-for-50 reverse stock split on December 21st. Antilles Family Office is the largest shareholder of the company, although its stake is only accurate as of May. Shares of Camber Energy stock are down by over 85% year to date. Shares of Camber Energy, CEI, closed higher by about 77% following last week's announcement that the company's board had approved a 1-for-50 reverse stock split. Camber originally expected the consolidation to be active on the morning of December 30th. However, a press release published last Friday shows that the consolidation date will now be active on the morning of December 21st. Following the reverse split, there will be a total of 20 million authorized shares, down from 1 billion. Furthermore, there will be about 16.3 million shares of outstanding common stock, down from 814.4 million. So, why exactly is Camber pursuing a reverse split? Last month, the energy company received a compliance notice from the NYSE American exchange. NYSE American pointed out that the average 30-day trading price of Camber Energy stock was less than the minimum requirement price of 20 cents, which is a violation. As a result, Camber has until May 7, 2023 to regain compliance. With a solution in store, pressure has been eased on Camber Energy. Let's take a look at the investors betting big on the company. 5 investors betting big on Camber Energy stock. Tracking institutional ownership is important, as these large investors provide liquidity and support for stocks. During the third quarter, 52 funds reported owning Camber, which remained unchanged from second quarter. Meanwhile, the institutional put-to-call ratio sits at 0.09, down from 0.25. That's equivalent to about 341,600 puts and 3.6 million calls, implying a bullish option stance. With that in mind, let's dive into Camber's top 5 investors. Please note that this list only includes investors who filed a third quarter position update. For example, Antilles Family Office owns 39.93 million shares, although that figure is only accurate as of May 1. Vanguard, 15.29 million shares. Vanguard sold 1.6 million shares during third quarter. 2. BlackRock, 6.57 million shares. BlackRock purchased 19,410 shares during third quarter. 3. Geode Capital Management, 3.64 million shares. Geode purchased 755,640 shares during third quarter. 4. State Street, 1.11 million shares. State Street's position remained unchanged during third quarter. 5. 2 Sigma Investments, 817,743 shares. 2 Sigma purchased its entire stake during third quarter.
Thanks for watching Numerian Capital News. Please come back tomorrow for another stock news update. Thank you.